Which person who died too early in life had the most potential? Henry Moseley. A British physicist. One of the greatest physicists of the 20th century. Developed Moseley's law that helped to define the atomic number. https://n.wikipedia.org/wiki/moseley%27s_law. The reason why nobody has heard of him is because he had his brains blown out by a sniper at Gallipoli when he was 27 years old. Isaac Asimov wrote about him, in view of what Moseley might still have accomplished. His death might well have been the most costly single death of the war to mankind generally. He is the reason why countries keep their scientists and researchers from being drafted or allowed to fight anymore.
I'm going historical. Prince Arthur Tudor. He died aged 15, leaving his younger brother Henry to become Henry VIII of England. Arthur was apparently more of a scholar than anything else, compared to his brother who was more into the idea of being a warrior king. Had Arthur survived and gone on to become king, then global history would have taken a very different turn. Srinivasa Ramanujan, probably the greatest mathematician that pushed modern mathematics at galactic speed, died only aged 32.
The world's leading AIDS researchers that got shot down in 2014.
Otis Redding. Based on his energy, the fact that after his short career with an amazing voice, he came back from surgery with a better one, recorded one of the great songs of the 20th century, and then immediately died.
Amadeus Mozart. While he wasn't terribly young, I'd say his true potential life was cut in half. Imagine what music will never be or where it could have gone had he lived a longer life.
Alan Turing. Died for the worst fucking reason, and what happened to him was a travesty.
My wife died 2 weeks ago, at 42. She was the prettiest, smartest, and nicest woman I have ever met. She dedicated her life to helping those less fortunate than us. I was the luckiest man in the world for 17 years.
Steve Irwin. I believe his conservation work would have probably spilled over into environmental issues, and he seemed passionate about doing good, not just fame and money. Phil Hartman.
Buddy Holly. Of course, he already wrote some fantastic songs, but man, would it be a treat to see his songwriting in the 60s. Could end up being the same, or he could have grown. But it's those what ifs.
Stevie Ray Vaughan. He really got his shit together and seemed to really be in a good place career-wise and in his personal life.
Terry Fox. He died at 22 after running halfway across Canada with one leg and stricken with lung cancer. Imagine what he could have done in life without cancer holding him back.
Jeff Buckley.
Douglas Adams.
MLK.
Carl Sagan.